Hi, I'm Sandra Dungee Glenn, and I am the founder and convener for the collective, and happy to be talking with you today. I think one of the major benefits, if you would, of the Opportunity Zone program is that it can serve as a magnet for attracting the capital and the kinds of capital that can really reimagine and re-anchor Philadelphia's core neighborhoods. And in order to do that, though, I think there are a couple of things that the program should be pretty confident about. And one of those is changing the lens through which we look at many of our neighborhoods, particularly, I would say, Black and Brown neighborhoods. They're often viewed through a lens of deficit versus the assets that are in these communities. And when I think of assets, I think of neighborhoods that have viable block clubs, that have drill teams and football teams, that have active senior centers. And those are all neighborhood assets that have shown that the residents there are still investing in their neighborhoods, even if there are a number of vacant properties, even if there are challenges with the business strip. Those things can be replaced, but one of the most, I think, valuable and intangible assets is still the human investment and the community investment that's there. And I think for the Opportunity Zone programs to recognize that and be able to identify that in communities is critical. The other thing that I believe is that the Opportunity Zone programs need to be anchored in the needs and the priorities of the neighborhoods they're seeking to partner with or serve. And so that's really why the collective came together. We are a enterprise that is a collection of Black developers and other real estate professionals from the legal community, from finance, from banking. My background has been in public policy, community organizing, education. And so we wanted to leverage the experience that we have around the table and look at how we can create a larger footprint for the type of development that these companies have been undertaking, many of them for a decade or more. And together, we have an array of skills and skill sets that are helping these developers expand the size of the projects that they're able to take on, and also the partnerships that are emerging from the collective itself. And so, one of the things that the Opportunity Zone program can bring to this network of developers that are part of the collective are there two types of capital that they say that they really struggle with. One type is the early in money, pre-development money. For a number of reasons. One of them, understanding that systemic racism is still very real. They don't oftentimes have access to the same capital sources. So having a source of that kind of pre-development money is one need. And if that is a space that the Opportunity Zone program can look to in terms of the kinds of fund that it may be able to put together, that would be very helpful to these developers.